What's up, YouTube? Michael Skimbo here again with another video, and it's another top 5 video of the Core Elite slash some budget items for you no money spent guys. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to get right into it. But before I do, as always, if you have not, please hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Hit the thumbs up if you can, because it's about to be fire. And also check the descriptions below to head on over to mutt.gg if you guys want to know more about this video, because again, they are producing the most fire for this year, and I promise you that. So here we are, the Mutt 22 top 5 core defensive ends and outside linebackers budget picks. I'm over here on mutt.gg, and I'm just going to start at number 5 right here. Let's look at J.J. Watt. 71 speed, 79 excel, 87 strength, 86 play rec. Honestly, when I look at this card, I'm really not a big fan of it. Nothing in that 85 threshold. I don't know why play rec matters that much. It's always been like a DB thing, but I guess it matters for DNs. But if I was to have this card, if you guys pull this card, I would not suggest putting him at DN. I would actually suggest putting him at the defensive tackle position, because with 71 speed and with his strength being high, he's going to be able to really hold his own. So, if you do get this number at number 5, JJ Watt, if you do get this card, if you keep him, I would put him at DT. And at number 4, rated higher than his brother. How do you guys feel about that? In the comments below, how do you guys feel? TJ Watt ahead of JJ Watt, his brother, already. Wow. But anyway, TJ Watt is actually a really, really good card. He's got 79 speed. Again, I'm a speed guy. That 88 finesse move, it's so close to 90 with the power up. It's going to be 89 with the power up. A big thing that you guys don't know, a little pro tip, thresholds in Madden are a real thing, and at the beginning of the year, no one really knows the threshold. I'm always going to be trying to find it. So is 89 the threshold? Is 90 the threshold? I mean, maybe is 85 the threshold? I mean, I don't know. You guys let me know if you find anything. Let me know. You guys might help me out. But right now, as I look at this card, I see high 80 overalls on the finesse move, but then 76 on the power move in the 70s. That's not very appealing. But what is appealing, again, for the outside linebacker position, is that 79 speed. That is number 4, TJ Watt. At number 3, they show this guy love every year. He is on the decline, though. I look at these stats, in years past, he was a lot better than this at launch day. So he is on the decline, just like the JJ Watt card. At number 3, outside linebacker Khalil Mack, 87 overall. 80 speed. Again, that's not fast for him. I feel like they did him dirty. I don't want to talk bad about this card, but I feel like they did him dirty. I'm just looking at these. I like the power move. I do like how the power move and the finesse move is both over 80 overall. Again, that is a plus. Strength, I mean, honestly, 82 XL, there's not a lot to say about this card, except, I feel like maybe they did him just a little dirty. But at number 3, again, if you get this card, I would keep him, by the way. But I'm just saying, he used to be a lot better at launch day. But at number 3, 87-year-old Khalil Mack. And at number 2, Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns. At first glance, man, honestly, I look at this card, and I look at this card. I don't know what to think about Myles Garrett. I wish they would have gave him, again, that threshold of the 90. But it is launch day when these cards come out, so you can't expect too much. But I do expect a little bit more if he's your number 2 guy on the core elites with the defensive ends and outside linebackers. And they only give him 87 power move, 78 speed. Man, I'm just not a fan of this card. Block shed 80. I mean, again, the plus side is all these stats you see outside of speed. I mean, he is over the 80 rating, the 80 threshold, if there is a threshold for 80. But if you pull this card again, he might find the field. I don't know. I'm going to get into it later on the budgets on what might be better than him. But at number 1, you guys already knew who it was. Aaron Donald, the most dominant defensive end / in my opinion, DT in the league. I know it says DNs and outside linebackers, and that's what EA said this morning too. But let's all face it. If you get the Aaron Donald card and you want a dominant DT, I might be putting him the DT and putting some of those faster outside linebackers at DNs. However, again, he is perfectly fine at the DN position, so don't think you can't put him at DN, because he's going to ball out there too. High 80 overalls on all these stats. 88 power move, 85 finesse, 88 block shed, 89 strength. So with the power up, he will be getting that 90 overall, that 90 rating on the strength. 75 speed is very good, by the way. Again, he can play DT for 70, so he will have 76 speed with power up. But something I don't like here is I wish they would have just gone ahead and bumped his power move to an 89, just so when we use the power up, you know, it's a 90, you know, that 90 threshold, you know, it's pretty cool to see. So as of right now, out of all these cards on what I consider important with his strength, block shed, power move, finesse move, I always consider those very important outside, obviously, speed. He is going to have only 190, which I guess, you know, out of all the cards, you know, if one was going to get it, it should be Aaron Donald. So there you go. That's number one, Aaron Donald. Now let's look at the budget beast. Now this is what our boy RG said. I'm going to look at these and I'm going to go through some of these quick. So he even said this on stream. So you guys are probably thinking, what happened to the other core elites that are fast? Like, I'm not even going to name any of them because those really fast DNs like the Montez Sweat, Chase Young, like where are those cards at, right? Well, when the budget beasts come out, he wasn't allowed to do core elites. He could only do golds, but I'm very curious to see in those cards myself. So here we go. 79 overall gold, Leonard Floyd. Now, with Madden Ultimate Team, and this is Ultimate Team, you know, for you no money spent guys, these are important. It really made me miss, it's kind of off topic, miss salary cap back in the competitive days because cards like these would be on our team. But right now with Madden Ultimate Team taking over, if you're a guy that really grinds, these cards won't. But again, if you're a no money spent guy, you don't spend money, and you don't have a lot of time to be on the game, these are some cheap cards that you need to have on your team. So, you know, the only thing I can say about this, honestly, is that 80 speed. That is extremely fast. Now, this card is a baller back in the day. Hassan Reddick, he was unbelievable back in the salary cap days. I know this card very well. Look at this, 81 speed, 83 excel. They even give him a 76 finesse move, which I know it's not in that 80s, but I mean, it's not in the 60s, right? I mean, obviously, but this card right here is a baller. Again, I would use this guy again. If I get these cards, like these fast cards that were shown, I would put them not only at the DNs, but the outside linebackers. And how I would use these the most, if you guys come up with a blitz that has an edge guy coming off free, I would put these cards in those positions because those will be the fastest cards probably to put there so you can get to the quarterback a little bit faster. Here's Levi. I'm not even going to say his last name. If you guys want to say it in the comments, you can say it in the comments. I'm not going to say his last name. 72 speed. This is just a big body that can play DT with 80 strength. He'll really be able to clog up the run. Again, this is, I feel like there's going to be better, but with what I see, this is not a bad card to stick at DT. Don't have a lot to say about him just because, honestly, I can't pronounce that last name, and I'm not even going to try. I don't want to embarrass myself. And the last card is 72 overall, Odofe Awe. You know, like, did they just try to, like everyone knows I don't speak English very well. Like, I don't, and everyone knows I don't like to read. So I don't know why they would actually do this to me. But as I look at this card's got 85 speed, 85 excel. I actually might have this card on my ultimate team just for, again, like I said, if I find a blitz that has to be a linebacker and it can come in free and I need a fast card that's cheap or just like a backup, this card probably is going to make the backup. And it might be a starter versus a passer. Now, versus a runner, this card will not be on my field versus a runner, but versus a passer, this card is 100% going to be on my field. Again, let's just, again, I mean, there's nothing really to say except for speed and excel. Again, like I keep saying again, let me say again one more time, again. But for real, he will be outside linebacker for you, and he's a good card. So those are, again, the top 5 core defensive ends, outside linebackers, and budget picks. Well, that's about it for this video. It was the top 5 core elite, outside linebacker, and DNs. I hope you enjoyed this video. With Madden Ultimate Team coming, or with Madden coming up, this is really big to be able to know this information. So if you guys can, again, head over to mud.gg to get all your information. I promise you it's super clutch. But until next time, take it easy.